This video is for those doing futures trading, and I'm going to talk about 3 things in this video. The first is how to read a chart like this and tell what is your entry point, your take profit, and what is your stop loss. The second thing I'm going to show you is how to calculate your leverage. So oftentimes you can see a signal and then you go ahead to enter a 10 or a 50x leverage, but you don't know the exact amount of leverage to enter, and that way you get kicked out from the trade before it even hits your stop loss. So I'm going to show you how to calculate the right leverage to enter a specific trade. And then the final thing I'm going to show you in this video is how to set your different take profits. So let's say there's a trade with take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. Now oftentimes most of you used to ask, how do you set this automatically so that you don't have to do this one by one? So I'm going to show you all of that in this video. So make sure to consider liking this video right now and subscribe to this channel. And let's start with the first one, which is how to read the chart and tell what is your entry point and take profit. So let's use this as an example. This is XRP USDT and this is a 15 minutes time frame. And if you look right here, this setup is predicting that once XRP hits this point, it's going to start retracing below to this point. It simply means he's shorting the market. So I believe you understand what is long and short. Long is simply predicting that the market is going to go up, and then short is simply predicting that the market is going to come down. And if it goes in your right direction, then you will actually make profit, and if it goes in the wrong direction, then you will make a loss. Now if you look at this right here, it is predicting that this is going to hit this place right here and then it will start coming down. Now if it starts coming down from this point right here, you're going to make profit, but if it exceeds this red point right here, then simply means you have actually taken a loss in this particular trade. So now, how do you know what is your entry point, what is your stop loss, and what is your take profit? It is simple. Look right here, this line in between the red and the green is actually your entry point. So you would always find this in signals, right? And if you want to find out the entry point, instead of putting your cursor right here, you can look by the side of it. You can see this number right here. Let me try to make it bigger. So this number right here is your entry point. All you have to do is place a futures trade for this entry point on your Bybit, Binance, or any exchange you're actually using. And if you don't have an account with any of these platforms, I have my link in the description. Consider using them to sign up right away. So first of all, this is your entry point, which is 2.7966. Okay, so since we've gotten our entry point, what is your stop loss? And it is very important to set stop loss, because if the trade keeps going against you, you end up losing all your money. Now your stop loss is going to be 2.9066. You can see it right here. So if you place your cursor right here, this is the last point right here, and it gave you your stop loss over here, which is 2.9066. And what is your take profit? If you look at this very well, it tells you that this is the final point when this trade should close out on profit. So what is your final take profit? Your final take profit right here is 2.2278. You can see it right here, as easy as ABCD. Now even if I take out this trend line I actually drew here, you can see it's showing it very well. So it's not because of the line I actually drew here. I only did this because I want to show you take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. But I can choose to take out all of them, and you can see that these lines are going to show perfectly. You can see your first one here, which is 2.7966, which is your entry point. And look at where this line is right now. This is where the market is. It's actually going up to touch this very point. And where is it right now? It is currently at 2.7390. You can see it right here. And what is your final take profit? Your final take profit is 2.2278. So it simply means in between them you're going to have your different take profits, but you might also choose to just do with this one take profit. But the thing is, oftentimes it might not get to this your final target, and that is why you have to set closer take profit, so that you exit the market with some profit even before it gets to a final take profit, so that you actually make a profit in that particular trade instead of taking a loss. So let me bring back those lines I actually drew, so you can see the lines back here. So what is our take profit 1? This is our take profit 1 right here. And why is it our take profit 1? This is because when this trade activates at this point, if it starts coming down, this is the first line is going to hit, right? This is the second, this is the third, and this simply means this is your take profit. This is your take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. Now you can see that this one is not showing, is not giving you the figure by this side. So how do you get the right figure? You get it by placing your cursor right here. Make sure it is actually correct. And this is it right here. You can see your take profit. 2.56332. This is your take profit 1. This is your take profit 2, 2.3987, and this is your take profit 3, 2.2278. And you might be asking, why is this one showing and why is the other one's not showing? This is because it actually correlates with this particular line, which is the end point of this signal, right? So that is why it is actually showing. So it's not because of this line I drew right here. So since we've gotten our take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, our entry point and our stop loss, now I'm going to show you how to enter this. I'm going to show you how to find out the right leverage to place this trade. But before we do that, let me do another example with a long position, because this is a short position. This is a short trade I actually gave you. So let's try with a long trade. Let's try with a long position, and let's see how we can get our take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. Okay, so the second example I'm going to give is ADA. Now this is not a valid trade. I only just drew this right now just to give us an example. So how do we get our entry point, our stop loss, and our take profits? So right here you can see I told you the line in between the red and the green is actually your entry point. You can see it right here, which is this very point here. So it's saying that when this thing retraces back to this very point, what's this very point? 1.2301. It should enter this trade for you. So this is your entry point, right? Now what is your stop loss? This is your stop loss right here. You can see it right here, 1.2048. And what is your take profit? You can see this one we have only 2 take profits. We have TP1 and TP2. So we are saying that this trade is going to retrace down here and then starts going up. So it simply means this is a limit order, right? You place a limit to enter this trade, and then when it starts going up, you should take profit for your first here, and then this should be your second take profit. So you can oftentimes, let's say it doesn't have take profit 1, so it simply means this is your final take profit where you're going to close this particular trade. But you can still choose to set your TPs if you actually want. Now let's bring back our take profit 1. So what is our take profit 1? This is it right here, which is 1.2. Look at the line, the black line right here, which is 1.2765. What is our take profit 2? Our take profit 2 is 1.3254. So now with this step you can easily read what is the take profit 1, what is the take profit 2, or what is the take profit 3, your entry point and stop loss. So let's go over to how to calculate the right leverage. I'm going to use the last trade to do that. Alright, so to calculate the right leverage, you're going to install this app called Crypto Position Size Calculator. It's available on Play Store and App Store. And I'm just going to open it. I already have it. So let's look out for this XRP trade right here, which is a short position, right? So what are you trying to do? We are trying to short the market. I'll click on short. So what is your capital? So let's say I have $100 for instance. Or let's say I have $1,000 for instance. How much do you want to risk? I just want to risk. Okay, let's do $100. So what's your capital? Let's say I have $100 as my capital. How much do I want to risk? That is the amount I'm willing to use as my stop loss. In case the trade hits my stop loss, that's the amount I'm going to lose. So I will say, okay, I want to lose just 50% of it, which is $50. What is your entry price? I'm going to select my entry price for this XRP trade is 2.8829. So I'm going to type 2.8829. What is your stop loss? This is my stop loss right here, which is 2.9929. Now, what is your trade amount? I want to enter this trade with $100. So you can see it has actually given you your leverage, which is a 13x leverage. So 13.1x leverage. So you can go ahead to Bybit or Binance and enter this trade with this amount of leverage, and if it hits your stop loss, you're going to lose this particular amount. Okay, so let's go ahead and enter this trade on Bybit. Alright, so this is the homepage of Bybit. So you must have the money in your wallet. You can see I have $100 right here, $105. So I'll click on trade and I'll select futures. So right here, the coin I want to trade is XRP. Type XRP and select this one written XRP USDT perpetual. So what is the leverage? Our leverage was a 13.1x leverage. So I'll come over here and I'll just type 13.1x. So note that this only happens on Bybit. You can't do it on Binance. You can only do 13 or 14 or something. You can't do 0.1. So let me just do 13 and I'll click on save. Now this is a limit order, because if you look right here, this trade has not activated yet. So I'm going to set, it's already on limit. So what is our entry price? I'll click on it, and our entry price is 2.8829. So I'll go ahead and then I'll enter 2.8829. How much are we trying to enter this trade with? So I want to enter with $100, so all of the money right here. And what is our stop loss and our take profit? You can see TP/S. I'm going to click on it right now, and this is a short position, so I'll click on short. And what is our take profit? What is our stop loss? I'll start with that. It's actually 2.9929, so I'll type 2.9929. You can see if this trade hits my stop loss, I'm going to lose 49% of my money, which is around $50.93. You can see it right here. I've said that, but let me click on now. For the take profit, you can see you only have an option to close at one particular take profit. So how do you set it to have multiple take profit, just like we have on our screen right here? So you can set different take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3 right here. All you can only do is to set one take profit, and this is only applicable when you have one take profit. But since we have multiple take profits, I'm going to leave this blank, and I'm going to show you how to set it right now. So since we have our entry price, our leverage, and everything is okay, I'm going to click on sell short. So right here, this trade is currently on an open order, so I'm going to wait for it to open up clearly. Once this trade open up, that is when we can set the multiple take profits. You're only allowed to set one take profit if the trade has not activated, but only when the trade has been activated you can actually set multiple take profits. So I've been waiting for a couple of hours, and this trade has not opened up. You can see it actually declined instantly from this very point, which was my entry point. I actually missed it while I was talking. So what I'm just going to do is, because I want to make this video very fast, I don't want to wait for this for the next few hours. I just want to bring this to probably the current market price, and I'm just going to do some changes. So let's just stop this here, and I'm just going to use this as the parameter right now. So how do we get the right parameter over here? So I'm just going to cancel this XRP USDT order we already had there before. I'm just going to cancel it, and let me quickly place another one. So capital, I have $100, and this time around let me just risk 20% because the trade is not a good one, because I'm just jumping just to make this video. So what is our stop loss? Our stop loss is our entry. So what is our entry point? Our entry point is 2.6891. What is our stop loss? Our stop loss is 2.7947. How much do we want to enter this trade with? I want to enter this trade with $100. So you can see our leverage right here is 5.1x. So I'm just going to place this trade right now. What is our entry point? Our entry point is 0.6891. Our TP and S, I'll drag this to the highest, and our leverage is 5x. Stop loss TP and SL short. I'm just going to set our stop loss is 2.7947 and confirm and open short. So you can see right now our trade is opened, right? So right now you can set your multiple take profits. I'll do that by clicking on close by, and I'll select limit. So over here, what is our take profit? What is our first take profit? Our first take profit is this line right here, which is 2.5602. So I'm just going to change this to 2.5602. And how many percent of your trade you want to close? I want to close about 50% of my trade, and I'll click on confirm. Now you can select 10%, 20%, 25%, depending on you. I'm just doing 50% as an example. I'll click on close by again to set TP2. Click on limit. What is the second TP2? Our TP2 is 2.3995. So I'm just going to type 2.3995. And how many percent do you want to close? I want to close 25%. So since I've closed the first one for 50%, second one 25%, and then the third one I'm going to click on close by, click on limit again, and then the last one is 2.2254. So I'm just going to type 2.2254. And what do you want to close? I want to close the remaining 25%. So this way, make sure all of them actually rhymes to 100%. So I have 50%, 25%, another 25%. If I wanted to do it another way, I could do 25, 25, and then 50, or anyway you can do 10, 10, and then 80. It all depends on you. So make sure you're doing it the right way. So this is basically how to read the chart and know your entry point, your stop loss, your take profits, and also how to calculate your leverage, and finally how to set these multiple take profits in your trade using Bybit. And guys, remember that if you don't have an account with these platforms, you can actually sign up with my link in the description. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I appreciate it if you like this video right now, subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye for now.